You just type CloudWatch. Okay. So here click on alarms. So in alarm in the sense, if you have created any alarms, that will come here. Okay. If you do not create, so it will create an alarm. Okay. Either click or here, anywhere is fine. So you have, if you want to create any alarm, so I will show you that as well. Okay, yeah. So currently 2 instances are running. Let me stop this. Okay, so yeah. So here now one instance is running. Yeah, here if you check, there is one tab called monitoring. Okay, you click here. Okay, so this is CPU utilization. Okay, CPU utilization. So this is status check failed. Status check. So these are the different graphs. Okay, so like this, what will happen is, let's say this is x-axis and y-axis. So CPU utilization, I want to create one alarm for CPU utilization. Okay, so here time. Okay, so by default, so for every 5 minutes, it will check the health. I mean, it will check the utilization of your EC2 instance. I mean, CPU utilization. Okay, so this is the numbers. This is first 5 minutes, after 10 minutes, 15, 20, 25, like that. So here, so let's say at 9:05, the utilization is 10%. Here it will be one dot. What happened? Okay, so you know how to create the graphs, right? So at 9:05, what is the CPU utilization? Okay, so here one dot. So let's say it is 60% at 9 o'clock. Yeah. Again at 9:10, the utilization went down. Okay, here. Again at 9:15, the utilization is more higher. One dot. Okay, so again 9:20. So like this. So like this, it will plot the dots. So then if you connect the dots, you will see the graph like this. Okay, so like this, the graphs will be generated based on the CPU utilization. So by default, the default interval to check the CPU utilization is 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. So here, so for every 5 minutes, it will get the CPU utilization and it will create the graph like this. If you want more accurate, you have to reduce the interval. Okay, so by default interval is 5 minutes. That is free. So if you want to check your CPU utilization for every 1 minute, then you can set the interval like that. But for that, it will be chargeable. The service will be chargeable. If the interval is 5 minutes, so it will then if in 1 hour, it has to hit the CPU for only 12 times. But if it is for 1 minute, it has to make the network calls for how many times? 60 times. So that is the reason, that is the paid service and this is the free service. Okay. So what is the use of this? Let's say if your CPU utilization is more than 90%, then what will happen? If the utilization is more and more, so gradually the performance will be downgraded or not. So that is the reason. That is one of the usage. So if you want to know if your CPU utilization increases more than 90%, you have to be notified. You cannot check, you cannot keep on checking how much CPU utilization is for your machine, right? You cannot check each and every time, right? If it reaches to certain point, you have to notify. For that purpose, we have to create the alarm. Okay. Yeah. Here we'll see how can we create that. See, create an alarm. Okay. Select a metric. I mean, for what purpose you have to create the alarm? Is it for billing purpose, or is it for CPU utilization, or is it for storage? Like that, anything, whatever the service you use in AWS, for each and every service, what kind of metrics you want? You want to go with CPU utilization, or you want to go with storage, or you want to go with billing? You want to go with internet service? Anything. Okay. So whatever, for which metric you want to create an alarm, you have to select here. Select the metric. See. So here, these many EBS stands for storage, 90 metrics are available. For EC2, 170 metrics. For logs, 2 metrics. For storage, 10 metrics. Like this, these many number of metrics are available. See, total 344 metrics are available. Out of which, what metric you want? You can select, I want to choose the metrics which is related to my EC2 machine. CPU utilization is nothing but EC2 only, right? Okay. So here, which machine is currently running? Linux machine 2 is running now. Machine 1 is running. See, CPU utilization for Linux machine 1. Okay, select this. This is the metric I want. Okay, if how many network packets out and packets in, that means if you are using internet connectivity in your machine, so how many packets you have transferred through internet connectivity and how many packets you have received from the web. If you want to see such kind of metrics, why we use such kind of metrics? It will tell us how much internet we have consumed. Okay, so here we'll go with CPU utilization. Click and select the metric. graph 3, 4, like this. Namespace AWS EC2. Metric name is CPU utilization, for which there are any number of instances may be available. Out of which instance you want to get the CPU utilization. So here you have to give the ID. So as soon as we select the metric, then only these details will come automatically. Okay. So period 5 minutes. By default, the period is 5 minutes. So every 5 minutes, see custom for every 10 seconds. So only a period greater than 60 seconds is supported for metrics in AWS or namespace. Okay, we'll go with 5 minutes only then. Okay, so here you can choose the options. Whenever CPU utilization greater than threshold or greater than or equals to or lower. So when you want to be notified, if it exceeds more than 10, or let's say more than 4 or 5, I will give 4. Okay, because we are not installing any heavy applications information. So obviously the CPU utilization will not be higher. So that is the reason I'm going with 4. Okay. If you want to give any additional, you can give here. Next. So here comes SNS. SNS in the sense simple notification service. What does it mean? Let's say now we are creating one alarm. Okay. So what does it mean? Okay, it will every 5 minutes it will track the CPU utilization. At some point of time, the utilization is crossed more than 100. In that case, what should happen? You have to be informed, right? So that is the purpose of creating the alarms. Yes or no? We are not just here to create the graphs and see how the graph look like, right? So what is the purpose? Because if it goes higher, we have to be informed. Okay. How do we inform? Sometimes a pop-up window will open by saying, hey, your utilization is crossed so and so limit. Or else you have to be notified through email communication. Okay. So here, send a notification to the following SNS topics. SNS stands for Simple Notification Service. Topic is nothing but a group, guys. Okay. So whenever you want to add a specific people, you will create one group. You want to communicate to a group of people. How do you do that? You will create one group in the WhatsApp and you will add all the mobile numbers to that group. And you will give a name to that group. Yes or no? So that is nothing but topic. Okay. To the topic, you will add the users, you will add the customers, you will add the subscribers. Okay. To whom you want to notify this information, that person is called as subscriber. Okay. So if that person subscribe to this topic, then only he will get the notification. Yes or no? We are creating one group. That group is nothing but topic. So once the group is there, to whomever we want to notify this information, those email addresses, we will add those email addresses to this topic. We'll add those email addresses to this topic. Those email addresses are called as subscribers. Subscribers will notify with the information. And this process is called as subscription. Are these terms clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here, select an existing SNS topic. If you have already created any groups, you can create that group. If not, you have to create a new topic. Okay. So let me create the topic first. Simple notification service. This is the another service. Okay. Like EC2, like CloudWatch, SNS is also one of the service. So here you can choose the topics. Already one topic is there. Test is the topic. This is already there. If you want to create any additional topic, what you have to do? You have to create topic. You can go with anything. Topic name. CPU CPU utilization is the topic name. Display name. You can give the same or this is optional. If you want to give, you can. Otherwise, you can leave it blank. And remaining all are optional only. You want to encrypt the message. You want to add any policies. So all these are different options. Okay. Now topic is created. Okay. Publish message. No need to publish. We are not going to publish any message, right? So we are just creating one topic. For this topic, what we have to do now? We have to add subscription, yes or no? Did we add any email addresses?
No, sir.
Create subscription. What is mean by subscription? Adding subscribers to the topic is called subscription. Okay. So here, the type of endpoint to subscribe. So how do you want send? You want to send email or JSON or HTTP? What? In which way you want to send? Select email. Okay. So the endpoint, you have to give the email here. To whom you want to notify. Here you have to add the email recipients. Okay. Here, by specifying comma and space, you can give multiple email addresses so that multiple people will be added to the topic. Okay. So here I am going with only one. And after that, create subscription. See, subscription to CPU util created successfully. Here, pending confirmation. Pending confirmation. That means you have added one email address to this service, to the topic. Yes or no? You have added that email address. So that what will happen is this AWS will send that confirmation message to that particular person, to that email ID. It will send one email. Hey, someone has added your email ID for so and so topic as a subscriber. You want to confirm, please confirm this. So whenever you create any ID, it will send you the confirmation email. So it will give you one link. If you click OK on that link, then only it will move to the next steps. Otherwise, you cannot move further. Yes or no? In the same way, we have added this email ID. So this person will get a notification email. Hey, someone has added your name for so and so purpose. Please confirm. Okay. So once if I open my email and if I confirm, then this pending confirmation will be changed. Okay. So I got one email. I am opening in my mobile, guys. Okay. I will confirm that so that the status will be changed here. Okay. Here the status will be changed once I confirm. Let me forward to here. Okay. You will also see how the message look like. Okay. I am forwarding that to here. Okay, so whatever the message I have received, I just forwarded to this email ID so that you will find that email here. 1 second. Topics. Create subscription. Email. I'm giving my Vinay 123 123. Okay. Subscription. I have created one more subscription. Okay. Here you can see the subscriptions. So I will remove these two. Okay. So yeah. So these two, there is some problem with my account. So okay. So here, see, did I get the email? CPU Util AWS notification. See, you have chosen to subscribe to the topic this CPU Util. To continue this subscription, click or visit the link below. If you click this confirm subscription, then only here, wait, yeah, here, CPU Util, here, Win80 123. So this pending confirmation status will be changed. Okay. See, so here these are the two subscribers. So request confirmation. So that again you will be notified. See, again I got the email. Earlier, whenever as soon as I have added, I got the email to confirmation. So the subscriber is not accepted. So again, if I send one more request, you will get one more email, request confirmation. So this time I will confirm this. So that here you will see that pending confirmation status will be changed. See, you have successfully subscribed. So if it was not your intention to subscribe, then if you click here, it will be unsubscribed. Okay. Now you check here. So just click refresh. See, confirmed. Okay. Is this clear, guys? So this is how you have to create one topic, and to the topic you have to add the subscribers, so that for if you whenever you want to create any alarms for any metric, here if you give that topic, whoever is subscribed to that topic, those people will get informed with that alarm information. Is that clear? Here select an existing SNS. So yeah, add notification in alarm, select an existing topic. What is our topic name? CPU utilization is our topic name. Okay. So email endpoint and one more. So this one and one more email ID is also given. What is the one more email ID? Win80 123 123. Okay. So if you want to move one more notification, you have to click here as well. Okay. So as of now, one notification is enough. So I am selecting this. And what you want to do, if you want to do any actions, easy to action. Let's say if your CPU utilization is crossed more than 90, what you want to do? If you want to stop the instance, you can. If you want to terminate, you can. So I want to stop this instance. If it is more, I don't want my system to be scratched. So I will stop the instance immediately. Okay, stop the instance. Next. Alarm name. You can give the alarm name. Custom CPU utilization. Okay. description, you can give whatever you want. Click on next. See. So this is the graph. So you said if it reaches 4, what you have to do? You have to be notified with a email. For that purpose, we have created the alarm. So 4 is the point, right? So that is the reason this 4 is highlighted with red mark. If you create this alarm for 3, at 3, a red line will be appeared. Okay. So what is the threshold? Maximum threshold. 4 is the maximum threshold. If it reaches 4, you will get notified. Okay. So the currently the CPU utilization is here. This one. Okay. Whenever the CPU utilization reaches more than 4, you will get notified. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me try to connect. Yeah. So while true, do echo done. What does it mean is while true. That means while true. Every time it is true only. While after that you have to mention one condition. That is simple one loop statement. While true. All if it's true, you have to execute the command do echo. And finally done. So this is the infinite loop so that it will be triggered every time. So if we do this, so the statement is keep on executing and it will increase the CPU utilization. So let's refresh now. Just now only we did, right? So it will take some time. Okay, so let it be run. So we'll see some other thing. So you can check if you have notified by saying your bill amount is so and so amount, you can check here. Okay, go to billing dashboard. Okay, so here also you can add this information to your dashboard, guys. Dashboard is something which will show you some customized information. Okay, yeah. So custom CPU utilization. So here dashboards. So you can see whatever you want here. If you want to add something, all alarms. So these are the all alarms. You can select this. Okay. So here add to dashboard. Okay. If you add this to dashboard, what will happen is as soon as you open the dashboard, so you can see this graph over there. Okay. So you can select my own CPU util. This is your report name. create a new dashboard. Dashboard name, my CPU util. My CPU create. Okay, so add it to dashboard. Okay, so you will see this graph, view dashboard. You go to view dashboard. So as soon as you click on view dashboard, your graph will be shown here. Okay, like that. I will create one more alarm for some other purpose. There also, let's say I have created one graph. So I can add that graph directly to this dashboard, so that here you will see one more window with the respective alarm. So here, what does it mean? So this is the percentage of CPU. This is CPU utilization. So bar is at 4.4. Okay. So like this, we can add our own metrics to the dashboard. Dashboard is the place where we can add your own metrics. Okay. I have created one alarm for CPU utilization. I have added that to this dashboard. So whenever I open this dashboard, so this will come here. You can see the information directly here only. Okay. See, fail to connect here because it is not a valid state. Connecting to stopper terminus is not supported. Okay. Instances. See, my CPU instance has reached. Earlier, what was the status of this Linux machine one, guys? It was started and I executed one command. So what is the metric I set up?
If
If
it
the
reach
CPU
4,
utilization is 4, I
stop the
have
instance.
added one action. I have added one EC2 action. That is nothing but stop the instance. So that is the reason the CPU instance. If you check here, in the last 10 minutes, it reached 4. CPU utilization as 4. Okay, in one alarm one. Okay, in one instance. So you can go to dashboard. Here you will see the information. Okay, now the CPU is turned up. See, you are receiving this email because your Amazon CloudWatch alarm has received the alarm state because threshold crossed one out of the last one data points at 5.8, 5.15 was greater than threshold 4. So what was the alarm we set? If the CPU utilization is more than 4, we set the condition as stop the instance and send out an email notification to this email ID. So the instance is stopped over there and we got the notification by saying name, CPU, custom CPU utilization, alarm. This one, it is crossed 4. So that is the reason it got stopped. With this information, you will get an email. Okay. Is this clear now?
Yes.
So like that, so there are, for if you select any instance, whatever the metrics that are available, you can check that list over there. You can search, or if you have already known, you can directly select that metrics and you can create the alarm. Okay. So while creating the alarm, you can specify the actions along with the choosing SNS service as well. Okay. So, and one more thing is, so if you get any bill, you can check by going to this billing services, billing dashboard. Okay. Here you will see every month they will send you an email by saying how much services you have consumed and what was your bill amount. With that details, Amazon will use to send out an email on every month, first of every month. So here, my bill was last month, my total bill, current month's total forecast. This will be the forecasted amount for the August. Okay. Here, go to billing dashboard. Here, click on bills. Okay. Here you can see as of today, I mean in the month of August, the bill amount was 0. You can choose July, last month. So last month my bill is $422.47. Okay. So you can choose this. If you want, you can download this to a CSV. Okay, it's not available. So here, if you click on expand all, you will see all the information. Total $5.33, out of which, see. So here you can clearly see, guys. So we have downloaded something, right? So as part of installation, we have downloaded some packages from the internet. Yes or no? So for that purpose, we are using the Amazon internet service, not our internet. So that machine is connected to Amazon. We have connected to Linux machine. For that purpose, we are using our internet. So we are downloading some software to Amazon machine. So for that purpose, which internet we are using? Amazon's internet only we are using. Okay, that is also chargeable. So here you can see this. For all this, it is 0 only. So why was I charged $4.52 for Elastic Compute Cloud? Elastic Compute Cloud is nothing but our EC2 service. So as part of our day-to-day activities, we are only working with those machines only, right? So we have to launch the instance and we are running. So last time, how many hours? So 0 hours per 741.40. After that, I have used 9 more hours. For these 9 more hours, what was the bill? $0.12. Okay. See, for a Mumbai region, this is the bill amount. For Mumbai region, this is the bill, $0.62. Asia, Singapore region, 0. Sydney region, 0. See, in Ohio, I launched one instance, but I forgot to stop the instance. So already 741 plus 9 is used over there. 4 hours is used over here. And 252 hours, it was continuously running. For the 252 hours, how much I charged? $2. I mean, close to $3. So for EBS, 0.97. So only EC2 only I charged. And the remaining services, I did not get charged anything. Okay, GST to be collected is 0.81. Total around $5 I have been charged for the month of July. If you take June, only $1. So where? So for EBS, I have used more than 30 GB. So that is the reason 0.45 GB is added. Okay, so like this, for which service you are charged, that information you can see here. So for the month of May, no, nothing. For the month of April, 0.31, 23 rupees. So that too for, I feel this is for SNS service. Okay, so like this, you can check by going to this billing dashboard if you get charged anything. Okay, any doubts, guys?
Clear, sir.
Okay, so Monday we'll discuss about how to prepare your resume and what are the day-to-day activities. Those things we'll discuss.
Okay, sir. So
Okay,
what about the
what about the
project?
that is the last, guys. It will take 2 days time. Whenever once everyone is okay, then we'll connect. Monday one project and other day another project. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so on Monday we'll discuss about what are the day-to-day activities of a DevOps engineer and how to prepare your resume and what kind of questions they will ask. This we'll discuss on Monday.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Happy weekend. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.